This video will be a short presentation on how to complete the TPI. Once you have logged into the TPI site, you will see this entry screen, and right in the middle it says take the TPI, so click that, and you'll be presented a screen where you will need to complete some personal information. So once you've put in your information, your name and your email, you want to select a group and basically scroll to the bottom and say that you are not part of any of these groups. Then definitely identify whether or not you teach undergraduate or graduate, and then give your discipline. And then scroll down and click on online correspondence, and what you want to do is say other and put mixed, asynchronous, and synchronous. And at this point you are finished with part one, and the little next button will show up, so click on that. And now you'll be presented with questions about your educational beliefs. So read each question carefully and answer according to your beliefs. I'm just going to click through here. And you'll notice when you answer a question, the check mark will be displayed. So you need to ensure that you answer all of the questions. And once you have, the next button will show up again. And now you'll be ready to talk about your intentions or answer questions about your intentions. And again, you want to read each question carefully, unlike what I'm doing in this demonstration, and put in your agreement according to the scale. And again, when you finish, you'll hit the next button. And then the next session is talking about your educational actions, what you do once you get into the classroom. And again, series of questions. And when you get to the bottom of part 4, you'll have your next button. So now it'll ask you some more information about yourself. In terms of trying to determine where you're classified. So answer those questions. After you've selected your role and identified the university, definitely when you say what prompted, say it was a course requirement, and then select the country that you're in. And when you've completed all of the questions about your background and everything, the Save Your TPI button will show up right here in the center bar. So click on that, and you will be presented a chart of your results. The interesting things you want to look at here are the top line here is your dominant line. So anything that's above that will say what your perspective, what dominant perspective you have. Anything below the lower line is anything that is a recessive preference for you. When you look at this chart, though, you do want to see relationships between your beliefs, which are the B's, the middle one, which is your intentions, and then the last column, which are your actions. This actually chart, even with my random entering, gives us some things to look at. For example, in this first one, my beliefs are stronger than my intentions, but my actions are comparable. In this one, my intentions and actions are stronger than my beliefs. Here, in the middle column, which is probably something you may see, you have a certain level of belief, you have intentions to carry those out in the classroom, but your actions do not match your intention. That kind of response makes you want to reflect on why you are not carrying out what you intended to do, and what can you do to improve that. In this situation, in this fourth column, the intentions are greater than your beliefs, and the actions are actually greater than your intentions. Both of these last two columns show that. And with respect to that, that means that you really are implementing things beyond what you intended, and hopefully they are successful actions. That is something you're going to have to reflect on as well. So this chart provides you then other data about you. So you want to capture this image, and you will post that image and these results into your report. So that is basically a short intro to taking the TPI, and I look forward to reading your reflection on what you have found out about yourself by taking this.